Welcome to the Brand Doctor Podcast, strategies that help entrepreneurs build reputable and profitable brands. Here's your host, Henry Kaminski Jr.
Hey everyone, Henry Kaminski here from the Brand Doctor Podcast, and we are going to dive into a very, very, very important topic today, and it is brand recognition. A lot of my clients have been coming to me saying, Henry, please help me with my brand awareness, my brand recognition. I'm not getting in front of the right people, or I'm not getting in front of enough people. What can we do to increase that, to make it better? And so I'm going to give you some 3 to 4 tips on how and why brand recognition is so important for your business. So first and foremost, brand recognition or brand awareness creates tremendous amounts of rapport. And when you create rapport, you create a whole bunch of trust. This is elementary stuff, guys. This is super fundamental, but we are so quick to jump into the tactics and the strategies and the little nuances here and there where we should be focusing in on just getting ourselves out there. You know, it's the era of social media. If your brand or business isn't out on social media, you're living in the prehistoric ages. And if you do not get with the times, if you're not marketing like it's 2017 or 18 for that matter, you're going to get lost and you're going to get left behind. There's nothing else I can say about that, guys, other than the fact that if you're not getting out there, if you're not putting your brand out there enough, if you're not advertising, marketing, sharing your content, sharing your stories, sharing value that will help your target audience and get them to connect with you, it's going to be a disaster for you in the upcoming years, and you may be out of business. So I want to make sure that you guys understand the power of brand awareness and that how that builds rapport and trust with your audience. The second thing I want to talk about is how brand recognition should inspire your audience. It should leave a lasting impact on them. How do you do that? Well, maybe you share a story about a client, or you share a story about yourself that has some great meaning to it that will allow somebody that is following you or is a fan of you or is familiar with your business to connect with. Again, this is all about human-to-human relationships. They're not price tags. Your visitors, your viewers, your followers, they're not price tags. They're people. So understand that, and understand that when you inspire your audience, you immediately create that connection. And people love to be around others and things that inspire them. So understand that that's very, very important when it comes to brand recognition as well. Last but not least, guys, brand awareness and brand recognition, it tips the scale. You know, when somebody's on the fence of, hey, should I go with this company or should I go with that company? The one that shows up the most will always win. And the one that comes at you with a personal touch is the one that you're going to be connected with. It's the one that makes you feel, they get me. And that's how brand awareness and brand recognition tips the scale, guys. Because you can't compete anymore on price. Because it's the race to the bottom. You know, I did that for years in the nightlife industry when I was doing designs for all the nightclubs in the New York and New Jersey area. It got so competitive. People were working for like $25 a project. And I was like, I'm out of here. This is not what I signed up for. You know, and it's just a race to the bottom. So, you know, I reworked everything and I began to, you know, provide more value, and I competed on value. And that's when all my prices got raised, and I started to commit more to these projects, which just it outshined my competition. So I want you to understand, guys, that brand awareness and brand recognition is super, super important. And you have to infuse it into your business and into your brand for 2017 and beyond, because it is a necessity. It is a necessity. If you're not putting yourself out there, you're a ghost. You're a ghost. So hope you got some value out of this podcast, guys. Please leave a comment, leave a review. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will certainly get back to you. I want this podcast to be super interactive, and I want you guys to get this value and challenge every single one of you every single day to not only listen to what I'm saying, but apply it into your business. So I'll catch you on the next episode, guys. Take care.
You've been listening to the Brand Doctor Podcast with Henry Kaminski Jr. To get your appointment with the doctor, visit Brand Audit at www.uniquedesignz.net.